大家好, what's poppin? And welcome to my second video blog. Now, I know I may look a little frustrated and sad and irritated because every single time I fly to China, something always goes wrong. See, I'm Taiwan forever, baby. Okay, so now your second question may be, why are you in China? Don't you live in Taiwan? Well, remember in my last vlog how I talked about quitting my real estate job and gonna find another career? I actually got fired. Well, forced to quit my real estate job, and that's the place that was going to sponsor my visa. So, if you are not studying or not working in Taiwan, then you have to leave. So, I booked my flight, left. Today is April 25th. Got on a flight to Macau, and I'm here because tomorrow I go back to Taiwan and I'm going in on a landing visa because I have an American passport. So I get to stay for 90 days, and that gives me 90 days to find another job. So what went wrong, you might ask? A lot. So I'm staying at the Regency Art Hotel here in Macau, which is like 8 minutes away from the airport. Don't even get me started on how hard it was to book a hotel here. Macau is just like a extra rich Chinese style Las Vegas, and it's exactly like Hong Kong to me. So I come out the airport, I get in a taxi. I always keep my phone ready with the address in English and Chinese so they don't go, oh, I didn't understand what you're saying. Especially here in Macau, they speak Cantonese, which I can't speak a lick of. So I show the taxi driver the address. He stares at it. And he goes, okay, and he starts driving. So I pull up to this really nice building. It's beautiful. And then I walk to the first door. He's like, no, you here to check in? I go, yes. So then he makes me go to the next door. So then they take me to this lobby, and I'm looking around. I'm like, okay, I hope I'm at the right place. The taxi driver took me here. Get a lady my passport to check in. It's taking like 30 minutes. They still can't find it. And she goes, can you show me the thing on your phone? I show her. She's like, oh, this isn't the right hotel. Your hotel is all the way over there, like a 5-minute walk. I'm like, so the taxi driver had the nerve to take me to the wrong hotel after I showed him the address in Chinese. So it was not a language misunderstanding. I hate taxi drivers here. Why are they so mean? When I went to Hong Kong, it was the same thing. They was yelling at me in Cantonese. I didn't understand nothing they was saying because I didn't understand the money. I didn't know what was going on. They're just so mean. Why? What did I do to you? I didn't do nothing. Just because I can't speak the language don't mean I'm not speaking Mandarin to them. I was trying to be polite. I was trying to learn, but probably because, I'm a foreigner, and these other foreigners probably ruined it, so they're going to be mean to me because of y'all. But anyways, back to what I was saying. So now I finally made it to my hotel after all that time. Don't get me started on customs. Why did it take them like 50 minutes to scan my passport? Me and this other foreign dude, and he had like a red or like a burgundy-ish passport, so I'm thinking he was from like Britain or something. But we were the first ones in the line, and I'm like 5 people behind him. He goes up. It takes them like 30 minutes to go through his little thing and give him the little, what do you call it? The travel card that they print out. And then it's my turn, and they taking like 30 minutes. So then I look back in the line. They speak Cantonese, like hello. I'm like, I don't know what's going on either. So I'm sorry, y'all gonna have to wait. But I hate flying to China. Every time I come to China, it is nothing but like stressful situations. Why y'all always gotta scan my passport like 30 times? Like, I've only been to 3 places in my entire life. I haven't snuck into a country illegally. What's the problem? What's the problem, Stevie? Okay, that's the inside joke. If y'all American, y'all know. But so I'm here. What are my plans when I get back to Taiwan? Well, I got 90 days to find another job, and I had interviewed for this one job to be like a customer service representative slash translator. They said they were gonna call me today. They didn't. Probably because I asked for too much salary, but not really. I feel like he kind of cheated me on what I could have got paid, especially for the hours that I said I could work. And this is not my first job here, so it's like you can't trick me. Oh, but I didn't even tell y'all the story on why I was forced to quit my job. So, you know how I told you I was a real estate agent, right? So I was working for this real estate company. I'm not going to say the names because some Taiwanese people be real shady like this company. Okay. So before I worked for them, I had to go through the interview process. At the interview process, I let them know clearly that my ARC is coming to an end. So in order for me to extend or renew an ARC, they have to sponsor it for me. I asked them in Chinese. It's a simple question. This is not hard Chinese. Are you able to help me sponsor a new visa or extend this one? Do you have that ability as a company? They look at my ARC, they look at the date, they go, oh yes, and you have to get it done before such and such time, right? Yes, we are able to do that. We are a big brand company, so we are allowed to do that. I go, okay, thank you. Then they go, when do you want to start? So I start the very next day. Now notice, as a real estate agent here in Taiwan, there is no salary. You make everything off of commission. Like if you sign a contract, that's like 2,000, 3,000 NTD from that. And I signed a lot of contracts since I was working there, by the way. If you sell a house, you make like, at that company, it was at the most 66%, something like that from it. 60%, 6% of the sale. And I didn't sell a house, but I help people sell houses. And if you help them introduce to clientele, then you get like some commission from that. So that's how I was making my little money. And basically I was the foreign sales executive of the company because I was the first foreigner to work in there, and I was branching the Taiwanese companies with American companies and foreign companies so people could know how to do real estate business here. So basically I wasn't really out there selling houses. I was more in charge of company connections, posting online, getting in touch with other agencies and in other countries and trying to tell them, okay, if they need a, client here, such and such, we can work with them, things like that. And then sometimes I would work with Taiwanese clientele if they needed a house to rent, stuff like that. My friends would message me. That's what I would do. So I was making the little money off of the real estate. I wasn't selling for $40,000 home and making, money off of that. I didn't get that far. But so after working for them for like a month and something, after the first 2 weeks, they told me they already applied for my visa, put it in the system. We even went up with them, me and my brother, we went up with them to the immigration office to get all the information they needed and to give the immigration office our passport, our ARC and everything. So then the second week and like a couple days went past, and I go, so how's the visa, everything going? He goes, oh, it's good. And then the third week comes by, and I go, hey, so my last job, it didn't really take this long for them to get anything from me. Is there a problem? He goes, so since you guys are American, we talked to them about taxes and everything, and I just want to know if you're okay with this, if we sponsor your visa, as the process goes through, that if you make $70,000 in commission, American government takes a piece and the Taiwanese government takes a piece, and your commission will basically only be $30,000. And he's like, are you okay with that? I'm like, I mean, yeah, I just have to sell more houses. And then he's like, okay, just making sure you're okay with that. I'm like, so everything's okay with the visa? Yeah. And then he's like, yeah, and they even take a little company tax from us for sponsoring foreigners. I'm like, okay. So he knew all this information. Then the fourth week comes by before I made that vlog, and I'm talking, and I'm like, so, I was sick, so I haven't been to work in 3 days, but that's okay because I even cover people's shifts whenever I'm there, which is to answer the phone and everything. So they were okay with me missing days, and I used my sick days. I showed them my sick notes, and I call again, and I'm like, hey, so what's up with the visa situation? Like, my ARC is coming to an end. I know you already have the paper, so it's okay for me to still be here, but what's the deal? Like, I need my visa to be renewed. So then, like, I want to say 3 days ago, they go, hey, you can't come to work anymore. We're removing you from the group. I want you to turn your business cards in, take everything off of your Facebook page that has to do with us. I go, excuse me? He goes, because we never applied for your visa. The immigration office called us to, you know, do like a notification, ask why didn't we go through with the application, and that they hoped that we weren't working for them without a visa because the company would get fined and, you know, they would get in a lot of trouble. So they're like, yeah, you can't work here anymore for now. Just delete everything. Don't say that you work for a company. I go, so you lied about applying for the visa and I go, why didn't you apply for the visa? So they go, well, the taxes were too much. We didn't want to apply. So they basically lied to me and my brother for the whole time that we were there, never applied for our visa. They wanted us to work under them illegally, but up until they got caught and questioned about it, and confronted, then they like forced us to quit. Basically fired, but not really, since we weren't technically legally working there. So I had to, my ARC expired on the 25th, which is today. So I bought a ticket the second day after them telling me about this, so I wouldn't get in any trouble. And overstay fees here in Taiwan are so expensive, like, and I didn't have time for that. So bought a ticket, and I'm here in Macau, and I'm gonna go back in on a landing visa for my 90 days to find another job, which brings me to thinking about leaving Kaohsiung. There's nothing there for me anymore. I don't have a job. My lease for my house is up May 19th. Why not move to another city? I've been in Kaohsiung for almost 4 years. Why not try something new? And friends have been helping me apply to places in Taipei and Taichung. Like, when I get back on Monday, I have an interview with a company in Taichung with a pretty high salary. It's okay, but I don't really care about the salary at this point. Right now, it's just the visa. So if I find a job that's like a low salary, maybe around 30,000, 40,000, but they can sponsor visas, I'm okay, because any extra cash, I can make it on the side. I'm a hustler. I'm a businesswoman like that. So pretty much that's just what's going on. That's my life story. And that's the vlog for today. I know it's not that happy, but, you know, I mean, the hotel is nice, so I can't be upset about that. Oh, they upgraded me to the premier harbor room. Not the harbor. Yeah, the harbor room. I can see the little water and stuff. I guess I was in a room in a corner somewhere with no view. But, yeah, I got a pretty nice view, but it's dark, so you can't really see anything. I got some Taiwanese food left over because I ate the plain food. It actually was pretty good. So I'm going to eat that. And I was gonna order a drink, but I gotta check out tomorrow. Everything is closed here, by the way. Like, I don't even want to step in a bar. Hong Kong, China, everything is so expensive. Like, I don't want to buy nothing from here. I bet you a little margarita gonna be like $1,000. Anyways, I'm not gonna be bitter and salty this entire time. Maybe the TV or something is good. They got an HDMI cord, and I got my laptop, so I'm about to watch some Boruto because I'm an anime fan, okay? But anyways, that's my second vlog. And my next video, stay tuned, is going to be on things I love about Taiwan and things that just drive me crazy. Alright, so stay tuned for more vlogs and keep checking on me so we can see what's poppin' here in Asia, baby. I'll catch y'all later when I'm back in Taiwan. Deuces.